Most people don't have a money problem. They have a money structure problem. If your paycheck disappears every month and you have no idea where it went, this system will fix that. It's called the 4-bucket money system, and it works by separating your money by purpose, giving every single dollar a specific job. The 4 buckets are survival, stability, growth, and lifestyle. Understanding this structure is the key to finally feeling in control of your finances. So let's break down each one. First up, bucket 1, survival. This is the absolute foundation of your financial house. These are your non-negotiable expenses, the things you must pay to keep your life running. We're talking about housing, whether it's rent or a mortgage. Utilities like electricity, water, and internet. Basic groceries, not fancy dinners out, but the food you need to live. Insurance premiums for health, car, and home. And finally, the minimum payments on any debts you have. This bucket protects your very existence. Ideally, your survival bucket should take up no more than 40 to 60% of your take-home pay. Why is this so important? Because if this bucket gets too big, if it's eating up 70, 80, or even 90% of your income, your financial stress skyrockets. There's no room to breathe, no room for error, and certainly no room for progress. Keeping this bucket under control is the first step to reducing financial anxiety. Next, we have bucket 2, stability. This is the bucket that most people skip, and it's a huge mistake. The stability bucket is your financial shock absorber. It includes your emergency fund, that crucial 3 to 6 months of living expenses. It also holds what are called sinking funds, which are savings accounts for predictable large expenses like a new set of tires, holiday gifts, or an annual insurance payment. This bucket can also include a buffer in your checking account, upgrades to your insurance coverage for better protection, or money set aside for job protection, like certifications or training in case of a layoff. The key idea here is that stability reduces anxiety. It's your safety net. So why do people skip it? Because it doesn't feel exciting. They see the stock market booming and want to jump straight to investing, which is our next bucket. But here's the hard truth. You cannot grow sustainably without stability. If you're investing but have no emergency fund, the first unexpected car repair or medical bill will force you to sell your investments, probably at a loss, completely derailing your long-term goals. Stability isn't just a defensive move, it's the solid launch pad for all future growth. Now we get to the exciting part, bucket 3, growth. This is where your money starts working for you. The growth bucket is all about building future wealth and creating options for your life. This includes investing in retirement accounts, like a 401k or a Roth IRA. It's your brokerage account where you invest in stocks, ETFs, or index funds. It could also be investing in your own business or buying real estate. Don't forget, investing in yourself through skill development, like taking a course or getting a certification that can increase your earning power, is also a powerful form of growth. The key idea for this bucket is that growth builds optionality. It creates a future where you have the freedom to choose your path, whether that's retiring early, changing careers, or starting a passion project. The secret to filling this bucket is automation. You should set up automatic transfers to your investment accounts right after you get paid, before you even have a chance to spend it. This strategy of paying yourself first ensures your growth goals are met before lifestyle upgrades creep in. This is where the magic of compounding comes into play. Even small, consistent investments grow into massive sums over time, but you have to give them time to work. Finally, we have bucket 4, lifestyle. This is the fun bucket. This is where you spend money on the things that make life enjoyable. We're talking about dining out, travel and vacations, hobbies, upgrading your phone or car, and entertainment, like concerts and movies. I want to be very clear. Lifestyle spending is allowed. The goal of a good financial system isn't to deprive you of joy. The goal is to control it. This is guilt-free spending because you know your survival, stability, and growth buckets are already taken care of. The rule is simple. Your lifestyle bucket should only expand after your growth bucket is automated and consistently funded. This is how you prevent lifestyle inflation, that common trap where the more you earn, the more you spend, leaving you feeling just as broke as before. By funding growth first, you ensure that your future self is cared for, allowing your present self to enjoy life responsibly. So, how do you actually implement this system? It's surprisingly simple. First, open separate bank accounts or use sub-accounts. If your bank offers them, give them names: survival, stability, growth, lifestyle. Next, decide on the percentages for each bucket based on your income and goals. Then, the most important step, automate everything. Set up automatic transfers from your main checking account into each of your buckets the day you get paid. Finally, review your system once a month. I call this the monthly CEO review, where you act as the CEO of your own finances, checking that the system is working and making small adjustments as needed. I have a whole video on how to do that, so be sure to check it out. Now, let's talk about the common mistakes people make. The first is ignoring the stability bucket and jumping straight to investing without an emergency fund. The second is having an oversized survival bucket, which squeezes everything else out. Another big one is mixing the buckets back together. Once you've separated the money, you have to respect the boundaries you've set. And of course, the ever-present danger of lifestyle creep, letting your spending grow faster than your investments. I want you to remember this: if you don't separate your money will control you. This system gives you the control. So make sure you stay disciplined and stick to the system. To close this out, I want to leave you with a powerful idea. Wealth isn't built by motivation. It's built by structure. Motivation fades, but a solid system works for you day in and day out, whether you feel like it or not. The 4-bucket system is that structure. I'd love to know, which bucket do you struggle with the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, your next step is to watch my video on how to structure your paycheck, where we dive even deeper into the practical steps of setting this all up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.